Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today we are on the lovely square near the church, just having some nice decaf coffee and talking about the latest news update from Spain, because there's a lot to talk about. First of all, the situation in Spain, what is going on right now in October. We'll be talking about which kind of festivities do we have right now in here, just in case if you're coming on holidays and you would like to join some festive events in Benidorm or surrounding area. And the last thing we'll be talking about is about the British tourism in Benidorm right now and a huge difference it will make this winter. Obviously, we will finish today's video with the weather forecast update for the upcoming week. First of all, let's talk about the situation in Spain. We are already ending up the first week of October. However, it's still really busy here, especially in our Mediterranean coastal area. There is a slight increase in cases. By the way, it's been so long that we did not talk about COVID cases. Here in Spain, they don't count them as actively as they used to do anymore. You know that there are no controls at the airports whatsoever. By the way, this is going to be one of the next videos here on the channel. We will go to the Alicante airport and we will show you how it is looking like right now in October. And if we get some luck, we will ask some people, did they have to show any kind of documents when they arrived or not? In general, it's really busy. The weather is amazing. All bars and restaurants are still open. We had some positive news, slightly positive news about the electricity. So we really hope that this autumn/winter, all bars will be able to stay afloat and will not be closing down in the next few months. So far so good. Almost all of them are open and still quite busy. The second news that I wanted to share with you all obviously comes from our lovely Benidorm town, and it's because British tourism will save the day and will save the winter here in Costa Blanca, and especially in Benidorm, for all Benidorm hotels and apart hotels. What is happening right now is that British tourism is already more than half of all tourists in Benidorm. It's even more than national Spanish tourists, which is amazing news. Also, I know a lot of you guys were planning to come here to apartments and are looking for some apartments to rent for winter, because apparently the situation in a lot of countries in Europe is slightly worse in terms of electricity, and I know that right now they're putting some restrictions as well in Europe for heating, for water and things like this for the winter period. So a lot of people are seeking for better conditions, which Spain so far can provide, at least slightly cheaper than other countries. In general, the majority of the hotels, you know that they're closing down for winter. It was a normal thing to do because here in Spain, especially in Benidorm town, a lot of hotels are really not as busy in winter time. You know, tourists are not arriving as much any longer, and only the inserso, which is basically pensionist groups, are coming to town for a longer stay, like 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month's time. However, this year it's going to be slightly different. There are a lot of new bookings for winter, and all people that did not manage to come previously are coming right now. Apartments are booked, hotels are also quite fully booked for winter, I must say, and it's also because they have some nice offers. Obviously, it's not comparable to the prices that we've had here like a couple of years ago before pandemics, but still comparing to summer prices right now in winter, you have quite good deals going on in Benidorm hotels. All the places that had to shut down in winter, the majority of them, like 80%, will remain open because they will cater for the third age, for pensionist groups. And obviously not only for them, but if they remain open, all the rest of tourists will be able to stay in those hotels, which is just great. At the end of October, you will have a new video series where we'll be showing you which hotels will remain open in winter and which ones will close down, and up until when they will remain closed. So make sure you stay tuned here on the channel, subscribe and click notifications bell if you still did not do so that you wouldn't miss these videos here on the channel Benidorm by Ana. Also, almost all campsites, which by the way for them, autumn and like slightly not as hot seasons, they are the most profitable ones because campsites are most popular during autumn, winter and spring. A lot of them actually here in the area close for the summer months and open only after September will start. The same is happening with apartments and apart hotels. A lot of new constructions and buildings are emerging in Benidorm as well, which will be future apartments / apart hotels. That is also something slightly cheaper in case you don't need catering inside of the hotel, in case you don't need to be provided with food and you prefer to cook it yourself. Might be just amazing options for you guys, and slightly cheaper as well for your holidays. In general, almost all these places will be open right now during winter time, and it's just great to see Benidorm like this. Of course, if there's not going to be any major changes, this is how it will be. Usually in Benidorm in winter, almost half of all the hotels are closing, but this year something tells us that it's going to be just great, and Benidorm will remain really busy during winter / autumn time. And the last news comes from our Valencian community. First of all, we have a lot of different festivities right now. You've seen already in the video that we've posted a day ago, which was about the Oktoberfest celebration here in Benidorm region. It's celebrated in a small village of La Nucia in the sports zone, sports city. If you did not see that video, check it out because you'll be able to see how Spain is celebrating Oktoberfest and if it's really as a massive event as it might be in Germany, because in Germany these are just epic. And here it's slightly more quiet, but still really nice vibes in there. So if you did not check that video from the grand opening day of Oktoberfest 2022 in Spain, right here near Benidorm, just a few kilometers from it, check it out. I'm going to leave it linked down below. And it's not everything. Right now there is another celebration going on. By the way, Oktoberfest is available up until 16th of October in here. So if you will be during these dates up until 16th of October, you are able to get some nice time and try some German meals near Benidorm. How strange does it sound, but it is actually what it is. And have some fun, listen to some nice music, drink some nice drinks, and just get nice memories from your holidays. And this is not the only thing. Right now on the 9th of October, officially it's the day of Valencian community, which is where we're located, which means that a lot of different cities, towns and villages will be making some celebrations. Apart from that, 9th of October and 12th of October are holidays, are bank holidays, which means that on these days, no banks, no big stores and things like this will be open. Everything will be closed except for touristic areas, except for bars, restaurants, hosteleria, obviously, and things like this. In Benidorm, usually all the Chinese shops and all this are usually open, but like more generic, everyday things like shops for pictures, like document things, banks, pharmacies as well, the majority will be closed. So bear that in mind if you travel these days to Spain for your holidays. Surprisingly for us, there's not going to be any kind of massive celebration in Benidorm for the 9th of October for the Valencian Community Day, which is really strange. However, there's going to be a big celebration in Alicante. So those of you who would like to go to Alicante, for example, just to spend a day, make sure you do it on Saturday, not on the 9th, but on Saturday. So tomorrow there's going to be a huge celebration. There's going to be some concerts going on in Alicante, and tomorrow midnight there's going to be a huge fireworks going on in Alicante as well, which you will be able to see from all the beach areas and like the Explanada, from the Castle of Santa Barbara, everywhere where you have like a big view of the sky, you will be able to see an amazing firework to celebrate the day of the Valencian community. And shortly, just in a few next weeks, we will start Benidorm Fiestas already, which is the week of celebrations of Benidorm town. That will be big. It is when we have a lot of fairs, a lot of local markets with typical Spanish food, traditional food, with souvenirs, with a lot of attractions for children, for adults, for people of all ages, and a lot of concerts going on. So definitely Spain is non-stop going from one fiesta to the other, from one festive day to the other, and it's something that is the true essence of Spain. What can we say? So if you will be here during these days, make sure you inform yourself at the tourist information office, for example, or at your hotel, so they would let you know basically which events will be here the next upcoming days, because there are quite a few interesting ones. And now let's talk about the weather. What is going on right now here in Spain and what you might expect for the next couple of days. For these upcoming days, it's going to be quite cloudy here in the zone, I must say, and there might be even some rain. By the way, the Valencian community is on the orange alert due to storm and some heavy rain. Here in Benidorm, there even have been spotted these marine tornadoes. I'm not sure how they're called. They're called trombas marinas in Spanish, but here's the pictures that you will be able to see what I actually mean when I talk about it. They've been spotted in Benidorm, in Altea, in Albir, like in a lot of other places here, which is surprising and shocking. It's not normal, but definitely was a curious thing to see for a lot of tourists that have spotted it here during their holidays. Today it might be raining just a little bit at night. However, starting from Monday, it's when the rain as it is will be coming to the zone. And it will be more or less for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it should be sunny, nice and warm back again. As for the temperatures are still quite high for the moment of the year when we're on. It's going towards the half of October already, towards like mid-month. These are the clouds, as you can see. However, it's still really warm in here and just really nice to get some nice walk. In general, here temperatures will be around 24 degrees in Alicante, 26 in Barcelona, 24 in Granada, 29, Malaga 26, Sevilla 31, Madrid 25, Murcia 26, Balearic Islands 26, Canarian 26, and Valencia 24. They'll be even going up, I must say, in the next couple of days for the weekend, and then will drop just a couple of degrees. The water temperature right now is around 24 degrees in the Mediterranean Sea. Still good and even great for swimming. This was the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm town. I wish you lovely holidays and positive holidays. Explore a lot and enjoy the lovely weather in here if you're coming for some days off here to Benidorm region. Maybe I'll even see you somewhere here down our lovely and famous Benidorm streets. And we'll see each other already tomorrow with an extra video, as we lately do every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. You'll have some extra videos here on the channel exploring different areas of Benidorm, showing you what Benidorm looks like at night and even checking the Alicante airport. I'll see you then. Bye.